Okay. I'm on, I think. Why is my thing loading? Okay. I just put down some MIDI tracks and audio tracks on my laptop. I've been doing that lately. It's just like a different way to write stuff. So I've got a thing already. I had like a melody kind of pop into my head. Let me actually see here if I can just. I don't want to try and import this to the stream or anything. It's going to be a pain. So I did this. There it goes. That's like the first one. I've got like 3 of these where I kind of refined it. So I took the audio from that. I just like shot that on the couch with my practice guitar upstairs. So Logic has this option where you can import an audio track, use flex pitch, and just convert it right to MIDI. So I did that, and then I sped it up a little bit, and I put it on this lead guitar sound. So that's MIDI. It's an audio track on here because I bounced it down as that. But yeah, so I actually played it on the guitar, took the audio, converted it to MIDI, and now it's playing on an electric guitar MIDI track. Yeah. Well, anyway, just had that melody playing in my head, so I figured it out quick, and then I did the whole thing I just described. So that's in there. I put down some lyrics, and what I think I'm going to do is the same thing I did yesterday, like the day before. My voice gets worse in the stream because, like, that's bad for trying to sing anything. I'm just gonna have to do that. There's a drum listen to than the annoying click, because it's bleh. I hate it. It's just click, click, click over and over. Especially since I double the tempo, it's obnoxious. Anyway. I'm gonna leave my headphones like off a little bit. Just move them forward. It's probably fine. All right, so I got to warm up here. Don't want to talk too much and then come in, but I also got to warm up. So, let's see what happens. Yeah. Let me know when he is. All right, I gotta figure out how to make this fit with the melody. Letting go, falling out, and yes, swing back. Letting go, falling out, and yes, swing. Let me know and we'll let the way it's. All right, that guitar might actually throw me off. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. Letting go, falling out, and yes, swing back again. Let me know in the end we'll let the way to turn in. Fool me once and I'm thinking I can learn. Fool me. Yeah, that might work. I'm gonna have to sing around the melody because I don't think I can like perfectly replicate it and fit all the words in. Which is fine. Letting go, falling out, and yes, we're back again. Yeah, I need that. Let me know in the end, like the way to turn. Fool me once and now I'm thinking I can learn. Fool me twice and now I'm standing down a bus 3 times and I realize I just don't have to be myself. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I'm just gonna hit record. That was good. Now let me hit record. Actually, I don't know if I gotta do anything with the metronome. I do. Okay, it's loading. So why is it loading on the metronome? Okay, whatever. Click. Where's... Okay, Canon only. That's what I want. Let me just go on. I always have my browser open on this laptop just so I can make sure the audio didn't jump out. Okay, sounds good. Just heard loading while I was clicking the metronome settings. I don't know why that would be a case, but hey. All right, should just do it on the count in. I just need something to come in on time. It's kind of hard to just come in when silence. All right. Do, do, do. Letting go, falling out and yet swing back again. Let me know in the end will I wait a minute for me once and I'm thinking I can learn. For me twice and I'm still the time above. From the night of booze and throws me in the bed yet again. Okay, that repeats on here. Maybe I just do it once and then I'll let the guitar lead. And also that was not going to be the keeper. Letting go, falling out and yet swing back again. Let me know in the end will I wait for me once and I... Okay, I like the idea, so I got to just execute it well. Letting go, falling out and yet swinging back again. Let me know in the end will I wait determinate for me once and I'm thinking I can learn. For me twice and I'm still determined, but 3 times and I realize I'm just dumb and I can't be doing this on my own. And there's a booze and throw me in the pit yet again. Something like that at the end. Okay, another take, just till I warm up. Letting go, falling out and yet swinging back again. Let me know in the end will let the way determine. For me once and I'm thinking I can learn. For me twice and I'm still determined, but 3 times and I realize I'm just dumb, not can be doing this on my own. The nature pushes towards me and I own anymore. The nature bows you know what? I don't know if that was all in pitch, but that was not bad. Letting go, falling out and yet swinging back again. That's decent. Let me know in the end will let the way determine. For me once and I'm thinking I can learn. For me twice and I'm still determined, but 3 times and I realize I'm just dumb. That's a little off. I think I'm gonna keep it. There's a couple little pitches at the end. They're close. I'm just gonna nudge them in place. Cause that was not bad and the tone was okay. Do I have silence in this break? Not really. Okay, I'll make a new track. I'm gonna just go. So the way I've got this song structured is a little different than I usually do. So I've got that whole thing. I'm gonna repeat with slightly different lyrics. Then there's gonna be a guitar solo over the whole like rhythm guitar thing doing the same stuff. Then the end changes. So there's gonna be like some kind of chorusing end. That's the idea anyway. So here I go, second, whatever the hell this is. All right, let me see if I can line these lyrics up, and here I go. Spin to win, double-sided coin, heads or tails, 50, 50, 90. Yet again, don't let the... Hang on, I got a stupid damn thing with your auto-incorrect bull crap. I type a word, and it's like, oh, that's not used as much as this word, so I'll just swap it out. I got to figure out how to change that setting. I could say that all the time, and I never do it. Probably won't again, but it's not even just spell check. It's like auto-incorrect. Swap out the word. All right, here I go again with correct lyrics. Let the fates determine anything. First thoughts and yeah, I'm thinking them again. Still down twice and okay, I gotta sort out this. Let me listen to the first part. Letting go, falling out and yet do. Spin to win, double-sided coin. Heads or tails, 50, 50, 19. Yet again, don't let the fate determine anything. Foolish thoughts, and I'm here singing them again. Still down twice, and I think I'm shouting 3 times out and out. Yeah, this can't be happening, and I can't be doing this. Somehow nature pulls and throws me down a bed. Yet I stay trapped and here I am doing it on my own again. And nature pulls and throws me out. All right. Those little wow sound crazy, by the way, when I throw in some effects plugins. So that's what's going to happen. All right, I think I got to do one more because that kind of still sucked. Sorting it out with the different lyrics. Spin to win, double-sided coin. Heads or tails, 50, 50, 90. Yet again, don't let the fate determine anything. Full of thoughts and here I am thinking them again. Still down twice and I think I'm trying to own the nerd. Oh, I'm fighting my nature. That was different, but I actually think I'm keeping it. Unless I hear something wildly off. Spin to win, double-sided coin. Heads or tails, 50, 50, 90. Yet again, don't let the fate determine anything. Full of thoughts and here I am thinking them again. Step down twice and I think I'm driving 3 times out and yeah, this can't be happening and I can't be doing this on my own. Alright, that part was a little off. Alright, a couple little off notes. Like I said, I'll nudge those if, I get to them and I'm like, as long as it's close. Yeah, I definitely can't just combine those. They overlap. Alright, that's fine. Ah, damn, that overlaps too, doesn't it? I'm just gonna make a new track. Ending track, fine. Okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong spot, aren't I? There it is. All right, so this I gotta just like random notes on the scale. So it's just more like an actual like. Is that on a different note there? All right. I'm gonna add a lyric here. All right, so this I just kind of want to be like looping back and forth, kind of like to the end of the song. whatever it is I come up with. All right, so if I make weird noises before I turn around, listen, you know what? It's not going to necessarily loop around. I'm just going to do something. I don't know what, but I'm going to do something. Probably close to what I just did, but, you know, actually trying. Backswing forward, turn around, listen, maybe. Time to learn and stop and sink and turn around. Time back, take late. That's funny. Backswing forward, turn around, listen, maybe to be lost. Can't say it, wait, turn around, top it daily. Ever win over, this fight is continuous. All right, that last little one is just going to be a fade out. This, I think it might be okay. I don't know if I missed a note because I was improvising too, but we'll see. Backswing forward, turn around, listen, maybe. Time to learn and stop and sink and turn around. Time back, take light. Yes, fight is continuous. Over and over, right, have to. That's not bad. That'll work. Couple little spots. Falsetto was a little meh. Some of these things, but like I said, I'll just nudge them in place. And I run everything vocally through this like plugin that has like crazy effects to it. I kind of overloaded them yesterday. I wasn't intending to put like electronic sounds on the drums when I was recording it, but when I was mixing it down, I was like, hey, this would be cool if I just switched to like a, you know, electronic drum thing in the verse. So that's what I did. And then I loaded the vocals with effects because I was like, I'm going to make this like a EDM type weird thing, and then I'll jump into a heavy chorus. So it worked. Letting go, falling out, and yet swinging back again. All right, so that's the vocal all done. As far as tracking it, it's done. I got that end right. Hang on.
Probably close to it.
Watching. Yeah, okay. I was watching it on my phone because I record everything on that so I can like line the phone video up later and make an edited version of this song. I was like, I actually tracked that, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so yeah. I'm going to mute this vocal track, or bus, sorry. So all three of these are just now muted. All right, so I originally played that melody on the guitar, so that I know how to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to recreate it. It might be good enough on there. I was going to let that chorus play with the melody, but I ended up singing through it, so I'll say something, but it's like subject to change until it's actually down. Because I'll like come up with an idea or two a lot, but usually I don't have any idea how the song's going to turn out until it's done. Okay, so I put a chord marker that just looks like a giant cluster or something up top right now because I'm zoomed in so far, or zoomed so I can see everything so far out. But yeah, I put this up here because I am terrible at remembering chord progressions. Terrible. So It's there. Okay. I think I got a tune, but you know. All right, that's just a little single note thing. Yeah, let me just. I'm playing the wrong note. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna do something pretty generic like that, just for like the playthrough thing I do. Because when I'm shooting the video, I always try to get like at least like 2 all the way through takes. Because I do a lot of punch-ins otherwise. Yeah, okay. This guitar quick. So the guitar that's already on here is just doing chords as well. It's just an octave down, so this is a standard tune. So it's just doing palm mute power chords. So this is an octave up, so it's just gonna blend with that. And then, although if I decide to do anything fancy, I will, but as of now, I'm just gonna do the power chord dumb throughout the song. Easy take, but it's necessary. Okay, so let's see. All right, initial left guitar, and I am just gonna try and play through this whole song and hopefully not screw up. Do it one more time, a little sloppy. I'm looking at the chord and I play the wrong one. I hate when I do stupid stuff, man. played C sharp over the D sharp. My brain is just, jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay, I should get it this time, hopefully. Hey, there we go. This is so stupid. I can't do things. See, this is why I actually am glad I'm streaming though, because like I want to show that I fail like this. I don't just get it right the first try. I used to do this edited video thing where I'd be like, oh, this is how I wrote and recorded this song, but I always take the final take and put that on just for time, and then it looks like I get it right the first time. No. I like am looking at a D sharp and playing a C sharp because my brain misfires. That's how I actually am. But yeah, I don't want to give anyone the wrong idea, so that's what it is. Okay, got it. Now, unfortunately, I have to do that again. So, yeah. Having done it once, I'll probably be okay. Jumped up a little higher, voicing wise at the end. That should all be, that should all be good. And I think it'll just blend together, make it sound fairly interesting. All right, so now for the punch-in stuff. Let me think here. So what I got going? B, D sharp, G sharp, F sharp. Wow. Oh. Playing a minor. Oops. That's the... No D natural. I don't remember things. Or I know things like, hey, I'm like, B major has 5 sharps. Do I play the sharp? No. Yeah, then maybe. That'll work there on the D sharp. Okay, I think I got a layer here. I should probably actually start on the correct measure. Come on. Oh, I forgot about that little B tail at the end of this. I guess it's pre-chorus, I don't even know. Okay, that might work. Yeah, it just makes that harmonic a little more interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do fairly similar stuff on the right side. I remembered that B at the end and I just put the wrong note down with my pinky. That's the one I want. Okay, so I'm gonna chop these off right here. That's pre-chorus, I guess. It's like an ABC section of this and then another. That sounds decent. Okay, now the chorus, I'm going to drop it an octave. I've got a pedal to just do that immediately. All right, so... go back. I'm just gonna punch in right over that G chord, G sharp chord. Do what I just did, up to speed. Yeah, that works. I gotta hear it. All right, I went right over the F sharp and A. That's actually fine. Okay, and then this side, I'm just gonna do. Just do that and kind of just pick it. A sharp, not A natural, B major, not E major. Just talking to myself because I suck at remembering these things. Yeah, that works. I'll go to that A sharp instead of the lower one. All right, let me listen to those together. That's fine. All right, and then C sharp, G sharp, and that next G sharp is a repeat. Now, in key. That's what I want to do. Okay, here we go. Fail. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Is that on the measure? It doesn't look like it. I can't get to that stupid A sharp. I would normally be going to the A because I do a lot of stuff in E major, so the muscle memory is killing me right now. I think I got it. A lot of work for a thing that... There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna let the... sustain. I mean, this... What'd you just do, you stupid computer? No. I just select these, hit delete. That's all I had to do. My old one would do that too. I don't know how I actually do that. It must be like, I call it fat fingering anything because I'm probably double pressing a button or something. My finger is just going crazy and hitting every possible key combo. All right, so if I took too much out of that's all I need. So copy, paste. That does not line up. Wait. There's the G sharp to F sharp. G sharp. Does it? Oh, I'm looking at the thing that's cut because there's some... Okay, never mind. Okay, got it. Jeez. And that should go... Yep, right there. Same thing. Okay, and then ending. Okay, fortunately this can just be copy pasted because it's a lot of repeats. I'm gonna do this for that first chord. Here I go. Why did I hit a G natural? Oh. There we go. Sounds good to me. All right, I'm hitting save. I have not saved this yet, so it's, what, the 10th? Oh, wow, I usually save it first. If I lost power, it would have been screwed. Okay, so all those are done. Okay, I drank a big coffee and
I'm drinking a Gatorade, so I got to take a little mini break because it's catching up. Just after that, the bass. So yeah, hit save, just precautionary. All right, I gotta go. I'll be right back. Couldn't hold it anymore. All right, so where was that? Guitar solo. Gotta fix this mislabeled track in my template at some point, but I have yet to do it. Room's cold, I'm warm, makes the pitch drop, so set it a little bit above. I've got some time. It's all B major. That's minor. Whatever, I'm just gonna hit record and go for it. All right, I think I got it. Turn that off. I'm gonna see if I can boost the gain a little with this. Yep, and then that should hit the amp harder. So cool. All right. Yeah, it came out pretty good. Okay, let me grab my bass guitar. All right, before we do anything with this, I think I want to put a whammy sound on the end of the guitar solo going into this final, and I don't even know what to call it, repeating chorus thing. Well, anyway. Okay, I'm just going to cut right there. And then in Logic, you can go with the fade tool and then just hit slow down. It does that. All right, so a little effect at the end of the guitar solo. Just before I forget to do it. I don't really know what I'm going to do on the bass part here, but I put the chords all on top so I don't forget them, although I'm laughing because, you know, tracking the guitar, I'm looking at the chord and playing a different one than I'm reading. Let me get it in tune. That's in tune. A little under. Around here I start doing with harmonics because these two last strings are tuned so free. Principle here. I'm leaving them a little bit above because they will drop. Went too far. Damn it. Or did it? Yeah. This last one is kind of a pain. Close enough. All right, so yeah, I don't know I don't know what more to do than just go. I mean, I could do stuff like that. Okay, and then when I get here, I'll drop it. Oh, that's G sharp. I'm playing C sharp. Oops. Yeah. All right, you know what? I'll mute guitar solo so that doesn't throw me off, and I'm just going to go for it. So, I'm following the chords up top, but I'll see what I do. Oh yeah, I want to drop down there to the low B. Wait, I hit an A natural. I keep forgetting I'm in B and not E. Like thinking about if I want to go lower or high octave and I'm missing the notes because I'm, yeah. This will just take a few resets till I figure it out. I think I'm mostly just gonna flop around on root notes and make it kind of rhythmic. It's just too busy otherwise. Damn it, hit the note. I look at it. I'm like F sharp, so I play B. Could just hit the damn note I'm looking at. This is the struggle. You play super complicated guitar solos. I have to just look at a letter and play the same corresponding note, and I'm like, B. Fail. Why am I so bad at this? So stupid. I do have ADD, and I'm not trying to make excuses, but it is really hard for me to focus on this kind of thing. I'm like, look at letter, play letter, brain goes, hey, that wall has a cool pattern. That's kind of what's actually happening. It's, ugh. Got it, finally. Just managed to focus. Yeah, the thing I just said about the ADD thing, that's what really screws me up. Like, I went the wrong way. I have trouble, like, just concentrating through something like that because, like, it's repetitive. It's not and super engaging because I'm like, okay, G sharp, F sharp, G, B, G sharp, F sharp, B. Eventually, my brain just shuts off and I mess up. And when I do it, I'm like, why? Why can't I just go? It's like a minute longer and I would have had the thing. Now I got to sit here over and over. Oh, well. Sometimes I end up figuring out a better part. So, you know, occasionally it works out for the better anyway. That was a super easy part, just root notes, but just kind of concentrate. Oh my gosh. If I did any more than that, though, with this tempo and like the kind of flow that's going on, it would have been way too much, you know, in the low end. Make it cluttered. All right, so I need to get set up here. So I'm going to do drums. I said in the beginning, these drums are just programmed in stuff that I did real quick. So I'd have something to play to that's a lot more engaging than the metronome. But now I actually want to play my part in on the Roland deal I've got here just because I like to do it. Okay, so that being the case, I now, oops, that's not going to do anything. It's just turning it on generally. Now I need it to continue clicking the whole way through. All right, I'm going to set my phone up over there so I can shoot video like I always do from that angle for the edited version. And I'll be playing drums just in a bit. Oh, why is this so dusty? What just happened last night? Okay, get that. Good. Actually hit record. I'm starting to remember that. Okay. Put these on, make sure. Yeah, I'm actually making sound. All right, I'm not actually going to play as engaging a part, not engaging, but as complicated a part as the other thing was, because I actually think this could use a simple beat. Something like that. Let me just try it. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. All right, one more time. Slightly off the tempo here, so I gotta get locked in. Oh, measure early on that wrist. Whoops. Okay, I do this occasionally doing drums. I gotta mute some stuff. I'm having trouble hearing the click as loud as I need to lock in. Getting there. All right. I liked some of that and hated other parts. I'm going to just refine it, and this should be it. Damn it. Missed a couple snare hits there. I just want to get that. Come on, what's happening? Hit the thing and respond. All right. I think I got it. Give me a save. Just grab my phone quick. All right, so phone camera video acquired. What time is it? Okay. So, yeah. Let's see. I don't know if the drum performance was the tightest to the tempo ever, but I liked a lot of parts of it. So, I'm going to keep it. I can unmute these again. Okay, so functions, fixed note length. So I'm shrinking the note length value down so I can see what's going on the like ghost note bouncy stuff. I'm gonna just get all the symbols here because I just know I was all on eighth notes on those anyway. Those are just dead in time now. Just gonna nudge a couple of the things too on the main beat. By the way, did I even have the click on? Yeah, I did. I even needed stuff so I could hear it. It just wasn't playing now. I was like, wait. It doesn't play during the playback, dude. I forget things and how they work. Just nudge that first hit, and the rest can stay. So my aim is not to like absolutely perfect everything here, but just grab most of the main body of the drum beat and just, dude, go to the right part. Just get it edited in on time. That's probably the wrong word for that, but yeah. I'm gonna hit undo a few times because I feel like that got all jacked up. Also probably the wrong word for that. Okay, eighth note. You gotta stick with eighth note because otherwise this gets all weird. It's trying to go like early and stuff. Actually, that sounds better too. Out quantizing those particular hits. Boost this or a little quiet. Whoops. Grabbed one too many. I always do that a few times for each song. Alright, those can all just get pushed in. Yeah, I don't want that one. Oops. Yeah, I don't want to do every hit. Just a few that are kind of like necessary to make this sound tight enough. What's that about? That's weird. It's probably something like that. I can't say. I apparently just flubbed to the kick drum there. Sure. That's actually fun. I'll just do that. That hit there. These are so quiet. I can't hear them in the mix. What's going on with that? Do that looks correct. Nope. What the hell? Damn it. Oh, I'm at the guitar solo. Grab random things that I'm not aiming for. If I wanted, I could make this sound absolutely perfect, but I don't actually want to do that. In fact, if I did, I'd probably just use that program drum thing I plopped on here at the start to record. Whoa, what the hell was that? I'm so glad there's an undo function. Anyway, I probably would have plopped the program drum thing I did at the start here on, but I don't want that. What the frick? Why is it going absolutely bonkers crazy all over the place all of a sudden? I select a note, hit Q, which should quantize it, and it just moved everything. Why? I must have done that thing where I just accidentally tapped something next to it too. That I do often by accident. think so. Why? Just let's don't move, dude. There's a little in between hits. I was probably digging in too hard and hitting the pedal, but I'll leave him there. The hell, it's probably. Where did that overlap? There it is. Probably that. Got it. All right, save. Yay. I think I'm gonna just go in here, just grab the kick, turn the velocity curve up so some of those come out a little bit better than they are. Great. It's a little too rough. Let me nudge some of this in time better. That's got to go up in volume. I think it's also supposed to be there. Those are mostly just suffering from being too quiet. Yeah. Put those early on time. That's a little rushed. Just do that. Dang it. That is not the crit. No, go the right way. Dude, it refuses. I think, is that what I played? You know what? Maybe I should just undo this a bunch, because I don't redo that one. I don't want to mess this up. Thank God, yeah, that's fine. Start getting too picky. I gotta just leave some stuff where it is. That's probably good. If I hear anything at the end, I'll fix it. But I want to get into the vocals here. All right, so what I'm going to do first is, well, I guess one at a time. I'll just open up. You know what? I'm going to risk it. I think I can do all three. Melodyne. Boom. There they are. All right, so the first one popped up. Where the hell am I going to put these on screen, though? There's one. There's two, I guess. Yeah. Sure. Still kind of in the way, but whatever. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go to the beginning. Oh, shit, do I have a... All right, you know what? Let me close these out quick because I got to see what the heck I'm doing. I am just going to grab all three of these. I think I got to pull them out about a beat just because there's like a breath noise I'm going to chop off and then it'll sound really unnatural if I do. So I want to get that in there. Okay, so now back to these two. I'm trying to get them on screen, but I don't have that much room. I usually have like two screens and I just put these over there, but yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to let the song play through and transfer this in.
Let him go, falling out and yet swing back again. Let me know, in the end we'll let the waves in. For the once and I'm thinking I can learn. For the twice and I'm still in tempers. It's a turn out.
that should do it. I probably could have just... Well, there's a couple different ways I could have done that, but I just chose to say here. Play the whole song. Okay, last one. I'm gonna sneeze. Damn allergies. Okay, so let me see. Close these out. Just working with the one. It's not the best place on the screen for me, but it is what it is. Just want it to be visible. Okay, so I gotta put it in the correct key. It's in B major. I don't think I sang wildly out of tune here or anything, but I'm just gonna center out pitch. I'm not gonna do anything with like vibrato or anything. This just, this sounds pretty natural. It's not like an auto-tune type thing. So I'm just gonna listen. If I hear anything weird, I'll just move it, but mostly just kind of leave it alone. Let you go, falling out and yet sweet back again. Let me know in the end we'll let the weight in. Full of loss and I'm thinking I can learn from expressing I'm still insane of birth. It's touching out, realize I just don't not get me. Tell me some my own makes it pushes me in the bird yet again. I think that's... Yeah, maybe it's fine. Whatever. That's good. Okay, so that's first one. Now this one is gonna get the same treatment. Make sure I didn't cut off. That's good. 15, 15, 90 again. Don't let the safety don't learn anything. So stop saying here I am thinking him again. 50, 50, 90. I got that from a guy who streams himself playing Mario Maker. And he was like, I have a 50-50 chance here. So he's like, it's 50-50-90 because the odds are 50-50. So there's a 90% chance it's going to fail. It's like a I have bad luck statement. So stop saying, here I am, thinking him again. Step down twice and I think I'm driving 3 times out and yeah, this can't be coming in and I can't be. All right, I sang this. I feel like it's in tune, but I want it to go to a different pitch. This can't be happening and I can't be. Let me try that. That's probably not going to stay, but I just want to hear it. Actually, I don't hate it because I'm going over the G sharp minor. So, like I said, I was in key. I was hitting the B there. It's a third of that G sharp minor, but I like that better. I just, improvised vocals. I occasionally will change some because, like, I hit the note, but it's not necessarily the note I wanted in the key. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a misheard lyric on my own lyric there. I shouldn't even say what it is, but I said I'm falling into my old nature, or something like that, and it sounds like I'm farting out in nature. Either way, select all. Okay, that moved a lot, so this one was a little more out of tune. Same thing, in key, but don't like the pitch. All right, this doesn't go up enough. I need that to be. I need that scoop I did on the F sharp, not F natural. All right, that's too much. Okay, maybe I'll just put it on E. Why does that sound wrong? Yeah, whatever. It's not on the right pitch. It just sounds weird to me. Alright, the rest of that is just nothing. Okay, that should do it. Okay, so this one I can, well, you know what? There's a little overlap here, but I might just be able to not care on this particular track because, yeah, well, you'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to bounce all these onto one track. Vocal. All right, so that'll save me some processing power for one. Two, just easier to deal with. So yeah, 3 takes, but now they're all on one single track. I didn't hit that. What are you doing to me, computer? All right, well, I'll delete these, then I'll delete this because the computer wants to go crazy. All right, so yeah, now the vocals are all on one track. Let me see if I can just get them a little louder. Maybe this barely happened, but sure. Let him go, falling out and yet swing back again. Let me know, in the end we'll let the weight in. For once and I'm thinking I can learn. All right, so I usually just put this plugin on because I like it. It's a little heavy-handed on the vocal effects, but I kind of like it just for this type of thick, heavier mix. I'm gonna put this down a little bit, make that wider, chop some of the highs off, go up here a bit. Hello? There it goes. Dude, this one's a little hard to adjust. Okay, there we go. Third above. Let me see what that sounds like. I'm just gonna solo it out. Letting go, falling out, and yet swinging back again. Let me know, in the end we'll let the way determine. For me once and I'm thinking I can learn. I'm gonna change the wave. For me twice and I'm still determined, but 3 times and I realize
I just I'm not getting telling this out my own. The nature boosters me in the bed. All right, so that's adding a vocoder track on top of my vocal. It's nudging it up a third, and I got the mix on just in there enough that you can kind of hear it. It just makes the vocal sound thicker. I'm gonna follow it with this. That's just gonna add some grit. Letting go, falling out, and yet swinging back again. Let me know, in the end, we'll let the way determine. For me once, and I'm thinking I can learn. So that sounds a little nuts, but I've got to get a little... I've got to be a little over top with this, because it's like cutting through like a bajillion guitars and, you know, stuff like that. I don't know if I'm even going to use that, but I'm going to put it on the track. And then that's my preset. For me twice and I'm still turn the input gain up a little because it's kind of, I can see just from the waveform, it's all a little under. Letting go, falling down, yet swing back again. Let me know, in the end, we'll let the weight turn in. For once and I'm thinking I can learn. That's good. Okay. So I'm going to put this track on latch, so that way I can do automation here just by spinning knobs and such. All right, so I'm going to start with this one. Here I go. Letting go, falling down, and yet swing back again. Let me know, in the end, we'll let the weight turn in. For once and I'm thinking I can learn. For me twice and I'm still in celebratory touching. Not just I'm not getting. Tell me how my own nature boosters me in the bed again. Not getting. Tell me how my own nature boosters. Spin to win, double-sided coin. Heads and tails, 50, 50, 90 again. Don't answer, safety. Don't learn anything. Fully stops and here I am, things new again. Step down twice and I think I'm driving 3 times out and yeah. That's scary. Trying to learn I can't until this summer nature boosters. All right, that's about all I'm going to do because I'm pretty sure the ending is just going to be set on the chorus setting. Yeah, it's pretty heavily affected, but it sounds kind of awesome. All right, so this one, I'm going to write in this automation now. All right, and then from there on out, it's going to stay on 30. So yeah, that should be good. So yeah, I've got it on latch. So every time I make a move, it just writes it in for me. All right, now I don't know if I want to do this effect or not. You know, maybe I'll do it. I think I'm going to do it on and then, or sorry, off and then turn it on in the second part. All right, here we go. Letting go, falling down, and yet swing back again. Let me know, in
That was good. Okay, cool. I don't know what this is. Ending. Sure. I think I'm going to turn on just a little bit here. There we go. All right, now I just put it on read. That should all just be like baked into the track now. So let me save. Good.
Letting go, falling out and yet sweet back again.
All right, let me bring this lead guitar in that I had on. See how it sits with the melody as it is now on the vocal melody.
Letting go, falling out and yet sweet back again.
Go a little louder.
Letting go, falling out and yet
That's good.
again.
Fade out. Okay, so that I can do right now. I just gotta find the spot. Right there. Automation. Won't start exactly on that first beat. Go a little down. Okay. Well, maybe I will. Just no, dude. Yeah, move. All right, I always put one right in the beginning. I got that little inhale. I'll leave that on. It's a little over the top with the compressor though, so I just fade it in. Okay, just 2 beats ahead. This is gonna tell it where to bounce it down. So it's a looper function, but it also has dual purpose. If I hit bounce down, it'll just go from one point of this to the other. It's a little easier than entering in the numbers. Yeah, the numbers corresponding with what measure I'm using in the beats. Okay, so I think that's it. So I've got to master this track, and my mastering process is literally hit this mastering assistant thing. Ever since they put that on there, I'm just a lazy turd and I keep doing that. But frankly, it sounds good, so why not? You know, I know how to master. I used to master my own tracks, but this does a better job. It's like more like exactly where the streaming services all want it to be. So that's just what I do. I usually pick the clean setting. There's 4 options for like different things like they send it through. I think the clean one sounds the best. Clean, transparent. Those are the 2 I like the most. The other 2 add like extra like analog warmth, but I've got tape saturation plugins going anyway, so I don't really want too much more. So I use those to get it to like right where, you know, minus 14 LUFS, whatever the heck that acronym even stands for. I know, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But the thing is, it just gets it right there. The EQ curve's a little weird sometimes, but it's only ever missed like 2 or 3 times out of like however many songs I've got. So when it did, I just reanalyzed it and it worked. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. The levels are all good. I make sure my drums here minus 10. Where the hell's my bass guitar? Because these are the levels that it got from the last playthrough. That's not even that loud at all. Guitar minus 10 and vocals minus 12. So I just leave everything, so I got plenty of headroom. So the master output right now minus 3. That's all I got to. And actually, that's probably with me talking too. So yeah, on this mic, I've got 1 extra track for this mic with a compressor just at a ragingly, ridiculously high level. I don't want to turn my input up that much. So I just use the compressor. Okay, so that's it for now. I'm going to just master this, line up all the videos, and put out the thing later this afternoon like I usually do. We got yet another doctor's appointment thing, so I don't know when that's going to be. If I get this edited before and stuff, it might be earlier. If I don't, it'll be a little later. So, yeah, that's going to happen whenever the heck I get around to it. At some point, I've got to fire up my old computer and bounce or AirDrop or something, bunch of wave files from the batch of songs I've got for an album, but it's kind of annoying to get. I don't have an extra keyboard and trackpad, so my wife brought some from her office, but they're not quite compatible because they're like weird PC things that work with her office computers, but she just had like spares. It's like the mouse is kind of weird. The keyboard seems to work okay, but the mouse is kind of weird. Anyway, I gotta get these things transferred over and post an album at some point. So I've just been lazy about it and usually doing stuff in the afternoon. So by the time I get done with everything and it's like 5:36 p.m., I'm like, I'm out. At that point, I just go lay on the couch, do nothing. We're watching Dragon Ball than Dragon Ball Z. So either doing that or I'm playing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I was actually doing Breath of the Wild though last 2 nights. I was doing they have like a DLC pack and you do like the trials to upgrade the Master Sword. If you don't know Zelda, you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, but those trials are like out of whack because the beginner ones, they're the hardest. The middle ones are kind of annoying because they have this thing where you're in these like wind tunnel things, but they're not hard. The ending ones seem like they'd be hard because they got more challenging enemies, but they give you weapons. The first one, they give you these like breakable piece of crap sticks, and then they're like, here's a tough enemy. And I'm like, this isn't easy. It's the worst one. So they get them all. But yeah, I just do it because I don't know. I want to get pissed off at a game, I guess. That's how I relax. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up, end the stream, and get my stuff together. So thanks for watching. I'll be on tomorrow. That's it for now. Bye.